I just muted myself. So this week we will be going for the gods operation again. Last week and the week before we managed to kill the first boss and the second boss finally. We are working right now on the third boss. It was going pretty good, so I hope we manage to kill well, at least the first two bosses today. Anyway, enjoy. And I will unmute myself again on TeamSpeak.
Everything looks really cool, but people are talking about unsavory things.
We are live, by the way.
Yeah, I'll shut up now.
Well, you can do a plugin for your own video channel. Yeah, that would be a bit mean.
I thought this channel was for talking to people, not just
the general
talking to Twitch or whatever.
Are you twitching now? Or are you
Twitching looks really cool, but people are talking about unsavory things.
Well, he's not twitching because that's
we are
bird
live,
watching.
by the way.
Yeah, I'll shut up now.
I did put a link in the.
Well, you can.
No.
This is what happens when we keep standing in the spray of fire.
Not very healthy.
Blame the victim.
And my super shield doesn't work on that.
Your super shield?
Well, it used to be a super shield.
There's a nice healing there, Matty. 18k.
I tune in and what do I see? Charlika standing somewhere in the back while everyone else is fighting.
I was putting on the live stream, okay?
He was taking a cue from you, being the cameraman today. In
I
a
would not
progression
recommend that in progression, yes.
Is the stream actually sharp for you or is it laggy? Shen?
Well, it looks fine, but I assume there's always a bit of a lag with stream, isn't it?
Okay.
Delay, that is.
Yeah, there's always going to be a few seconds.
Wait, so if I say something now,
It will appear about 5 seconds later, yes.
Okay, that means that we have a slight delay, so if someone does something weird, we can always...
beep it out.
Well, it's not just delay on you speaking, it's delay on actions as well. So everything is delayed by 5 seconds from when it actually happens.
We are at 3 viewers. 3 viewers.
Yeah,
How many
that's
of them are
Shin,
there in the
that's
channel?
Paul, and
Don't know.
And instantly we drop down.
About 5 seconds later, yes.
So I hope we can one-shot type again. Last week went good. Oh, I mean, the first day.
Stop jinxing it.
Shouldn't I be learning handling the ads?
Yeah, that was something I want to have a chat about. I kind of forgot to do that. If you are okay with that?
Yeah, I will probably not one-shot it then, but can do.
Okay. A tip I can give you. You can stay out of the pool in there, and during certain phases that will help with the ads not going too close to the boss. For example, if you're standing over here, you're getting pulled in, then the ads will be, well, for example, over here instead of right on top of the boss. That way you can speed out again, or play blitz out, I guess, in your case.
I like the music
But
in the video.
I might end up with the boss then. So whoever should be getting it needs to taunt.
Yes, but Charlie Can, you were doing it all the time, so that should be fine. At least I assume you two were taunting every time.
Yeah. Well, I
No,
was.
not always.
Well,
It
that's
was not needed. The boss is automatic on me.
Yep,
Usually.
most of the time.
Well, actually, always.
okay. Well, if it's on you, then all is fine there. In my experience, it tended to go to the well, not to the tank, since for some reason it's threat based. I think I don't know 100% sure. The good thing is try to pick up the fast-moving guardians first, and then move them to a lance. However, if the lance is almost dead, just bring them to the boss or something.
Can you quickly go over the types of ads and what I need to do with them, since I've never paid attention to them before?
The types of ads, they are the guardians. Those are the DPS ads. They will appear, I think it's yellow circle at first.
Yep, they're yellow.
Yeah. So yellow circles on the ground. Where you can, they are ranged-ish melee ads. They will follow you and are quite fast-moving. So make sure to not bring them underneath the boss. And then you have the lance. The lance is the ranged ad. It will sit still. And it will shoot its big rectangle beam there. You don't really have to interrupt it. Sometimes I do it, but only if it's aimed at the group with the boss. The lance won't move, but if you're too far away, it will start moving towards you, very slowly. What is a good idea is to bring the guardians on the lance the whole time. Then you have the justice. The lance is red circle, by the way. And then you have the justice. The justice is a blue marker on the ground. The way how to handle it is kinda ignoring it. Make sure that it's on you, at least in the burn phase. Since it will move slowly, but quite steadily. And if you're not careful, it will really hamper the group over there. In order to kill it, you need to stun it. If you go stun it, call out that you are stunning it, preferably 1 or 2 seconds in advance, so that people know that they can attack it. And the last thing is the Grace. The Grace has 2 abilities there. It can either heal, or it can apply a shield to the boss. The heal, obviously, it will heal up the boss. The shield will apply a damage reduction shield on the boss. Depending how many stacks the boss has, we want to either kill the Grace immediately, or let a few casts go through to reduce the amount of stacks. In the burn phase, try to listen to what people are saying about the stacks, and yeah, let it go through so now and then. And we'll also have 1 DPS that's going to handle the Grace. Tenric, can you do that, please?
I haven't got a quick interrupt.
Well, nobody has.
Right. I mean, I don't know when to let them through and when not to. So that.
It's not 100% sure which one is really better. In one group that I've been, we interrupted the heal all the times, and we let the shield go through. In another group, we let the heal go through and interrupted the shield. So yeah.
Okay, what's the difference between the two?
The heal is healing the boss, and the shield is applying a huge damage reduction on the boss. it's a bit, yeah. I guess the shield is nicer to have and to interrupt the heal.
And both of them lower stacks, do they?
Yeah, both means that they both will lower the stacks.
By one?
Sorry?
By one or more than one?
That I'm not sure. Any of you know that one?
Ariva's Grace, which is a shield, I believe, removes 3 stacks, and the Restoration removes 1.
1 per heal or 1 per heal tick?
I think it's 1 stack for the entire channel.
Okay, then it's probably best to interrupt the heal. Let Grace go through. There will be 2 heals, and only then you'll have a trace.
Can they be stunned to interrupt them as well?
Yes, but only the hard stun should work. Or something. I always mix those 2 up. Not all stuns work.
Okay.
Normally
well,
the hard stun is the foolproof one.
Sorry?
Normally the hard stun is the foolproof one. So it's the other one that can go through.
Anyways, for the burn phase, you will have a very, very high amount of ads following you. Try to not kill them. You don't want them dead. Each ad that's dead will apply a stack to the boss.
We learned that the hard way last week when you weren't here.
Yeah, 18 stacks.
Yeah, let's try to get less than those stacks. Would be nice. And for the rest, don't try to DPS them. Just kite around, and make sure that any ad that's on the DPS or healers, goes to you. Feel free to, if they are on the DPS, one ad on someone doesn't really know bad things. But yeah, try to get as many on you as you can.
Can you slow them down?
Not sure. Don't think so.
I can try.
Mm-hmm.
I can AoE taunt during the inversion, right?
Yes, you can. The time when you want to AoE taunt is probably when the boss is at about 50%. That's with the big AoE wave that we are going to ignore. The big AoE wave and the big ad wave.
Okay. Well, as I said, probably not going to be a one-shot. I need to see this, how this works first.
That's okay.
That's fine. Charlie, were you going to take the first or second one?
Second.
You are taking the second one. That means that I go out the first time. Yes. Yeah.
I did read your
Yes,
message.
it has been a while that I tagged.
Yes, so I see. Maybe this whole stream watching thing isn't so bad.
Wait, you were of the opinion that it was bad in the first place?
I'm just not much of a stream watcher.
Okay. And going in
Us one
3,
shot this.
2, 1.
It's on me.
Yeah, it's already being recorded. Oh wait, we don't have don't have Jinx here for the... Yeah, Jinx normally notices these things.
What's the matter?
Come on, guys, let's one-shot.
You didn't announce the inversion, so 3 people got shot off the platform.
Okay.
I did
Spoilers, the
not know
stream
that I
isn't
need to
there
be in
yet.
front of the boss.
Now you have to wait because I can't see it as well.
So you'll get pulled in if you're outside. You either have to be in front of the boss or outside.
Yeah.
I found it was
Okay, I
easier
can
to
see
be
it now.
outside.
Why are you still not dead?
Kiss, could you just get static for me?
Come on, Mace, jump off.
Kill it! Kill it, Mace!
How far is the thing? I can't see. Yeah, I'll jump off.
Inans would be proud of me.
Yes, he would be. I guess for this one not so much, since you aren't getting repairable anyways, if you jump off.
It's just you stealthing out and me putting you into the battle again.
So until the ads show up, I basically just pretend to be a DPS.
Essentially, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, also, I don't know what gear you have equipped, but I wouldn't go skank for this one. Wouldn't.
Well, unlike you, Ami isn't a skank. And that's you realize that means other things if you don't have tank appended.
Yes, I guess.
So you mean I should take the highest highest mitigation set I have?
Yes, that would be probably a wise thing to do.
Yeah, and of course I didn't get it out of the legacy bank this time.
Since the problem is your uptime on the boss is quite low.
Very true. And
Do you need
second.
the legacy cargo hold?
Oh, I have my own.
Okay.
Have it already.
I nearly got caught by inversion myself. But wait, wait, I'm not supposed to stay in.
You should have gone down with the rest of your team like a good captain, mate.
Oh, apparently. Well, it was only like half that went down. Literally.
Even so, you should have set a good example.
Yeah, but the captain's supposed to stay on the bridge until everyone's off.
Too late, Mace already jumped off the bridge.
Mace is usually the first one off the bridge. Goes shortcut.
Anyways, going in 3, 2, 1.
Conversion coming up.
Conversion.
Get them to the backlands. Try to get them down all at the same time.
Inversion coming up.
Charlika, I stay now.
Oh, I'm gonna make that. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's too slow on the ads for us to make it.
Got it off you again.
Inversion coming up.
Version now.
50%.
At what time do you want to burn him?
That would be now, actually. Burn the boss, ignore the ads there. Don't kill any ad.
Matti, you stay on the main group. I will make sure Ami stays alive.
Okay. Inversion coming up.
Charlika, you stay out. Charlika.
Yes, I did drop aggro right now.
And killed me.
6 stacks at the moment.
9 stacks. We swiped on that.
I'm getting Neverdo. Oh, that's not
Inversion coming up.
I never saw a Grace there.
Grace is at every other phase.
good. That's not good.
Who killed some? Did they go to the boss or?
Well, we swiped. Well, basically, the boss got aimed at quite a good amount of ads.
Something hit me for 138,000k.
You either put 1,000 in or the K in. Actually, mean millions.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean 1,000. 138,000 damage by something called energy wave.
Yeah, it's when he calls out that the ball is over, he does a lot of damage, and you were just revived. So you
No,
still
that was
had
the
full
first time I
health.
died. The
Ah,
second
okay.
time I died was rage overload for 88.
Yeah, that one.
I wasn't standing in anything the first time, so.
Was it shortly after an inversion? Did you get the boss on you?
I might have gotten the boss, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that might have been when the boss got turned on the ads. But
Oh no, didn't Charlie mention that he stealthed out, which means that
No,
he,
I
the
did
boss?
the aggro drop.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing. That means that he goes on the next highest aggro person. In this case, it should have. I guess it would have been Navarre, who was unprepared for it and died.
Even if I'd been prepared for it, it was 138k.
yeah, it was 140k indeed. Plus, also you were already low by a Guardian shooting at you.
Shen? Shen? I'm not even there, wait. Is anyone still watching the stream?
No, I'm playing the game.
I did just put in the star pass thing. So now people should, I think, be able to see the DPS.
You haven't asked permission for that. Now everybody is seeing my low DPS.
Wait, I need to heal now?
More dots, more dots.
Healing, what's healing?
Is going in 3, 2, 1.
Inversion coming up.
AoE them on the boss here to get away from the lance. Charlie Cat, I am staying in next. Ow. Can you taunt the lance? The lance is on me.
You want me to tap?
No, not you.
Oh.
Inversion coming up.
Got Grace at the back left.
Got it off you. I thought. Now I have it. Charlie Cat, move away.
I don't have glance, yeah, thank you.
Ads are grouped up.
AoE them quickly.
We've got a
They
lot
got
of
the shield
reflecting
on.
back again.
Interrupt the.
Inversion coming up.
Resing Ami.
Res Ami.
You're behind the boss directly, or don't release yet.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I should have come out, right? Bollocks.
How?
Yeah.
Still no, we can't. Crap. This was not such bad.
Mate. Mate.
I still sucked.
Yeah, so did I.
Sorry about
But apparently not. Mate, you killed me.
Sounds about right.
Why did I die to resonate implosion?
Yeah, that got me too. It was for 0k apparently.
I think that's his big attack, isn't it? The one where he balls over.
No, he wasn't boiling over at the moment.
Okay.
Someone in the stream says start burning him at 30%.
Yeah, it's a traditional way, but I think we're fine at 50.
Okay.
Are we being critiqued by strangers?
Yes, we are.
That's nice.
It's normally indeed you should burn at 30%. However, after the change in 6.0, we noticed that the boss was going down pretty fast. And that's why we tend to burn at 50. But the boss will generate stacks, extra stacks, I think, in sub 25%.
Yeah, he may get down quicker, but it is a much bigger risk to start burning at an earlier point.
I think we need to be clear of ads when we do start burning. I think that'll be critical.
Yeah, I do want to start.
We kind of should. Normally, we have Ami calling out the percentage much faster. I'm not doing that. I really should start doing that since this time I called it out when it was at 40%.
Yeah, can't really stack two of those justices either with the shields on top of each other.
No.
Yeah. Also, if that happens, don't stay in it. As you notice, that's not very healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, going in 3, 2, 1.
Inversion coming up.
Did you just taunt?
Nope, I didn't.
I noticed that Guardians seem to like me quite a bit.
So he's got 6 stacks now.
Inversion coming up.
Sharika, take it.
Can we have a little bit more room in front of him, please?
Got the ads.
Got a few again?
No, you don't. He got another stack.
Okay.
Inversion coming up.
And now kill burn the boss. Ignore the ants.
Inversion.
Oh, come on.
Getting
Got
out
any
of
out fast?
That's no good. I got all the ads on me. I just bubbled. They're probably gonna go for you now, Matty.
No, I stopped that already.
Oh, I'm pressing, yeah.
Race close to the boss.
Inversion coming up.
Charlika, I am staying in.
I'm out as well. I've got too many ads.
Okay, this is the one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll be needing some more practice on this.
Yeah. What I noticed was you run towards the far lance. That's not something you should be doing.
If someone calls out inversion, isn't it wise for Ami to go to the middle of the platform? Worst case scenario, he gets pulls in front of the boss and then runs out. Either Charlie or you taunt the boss off of him.
Well, that wasn't so much the issue, I think, was it?
He got
So,
knocked off the platform
so
twice.
far, it's mostly chaos for me.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So, yeah.
Yeah. Now, what you should do there? I noticed that with that far lance, you were going towards that one, which meant you were very far away. You then changed your mind halfway and went back to the boss. By that time, it was already too late, as the Guardians
User joined your channel.
two of them were caught by my slow time.
Yeah, any ranged, you really do need to be sort of a bit further away from the boss. 'Cause if the ads come on you, you've got to get them back away from the boss. Because otherwise they will go for mace and the boss will kill them. So I'm pretty sure the healers are sort of hanging around sort of about where the DPS marker is, and I'll put the healer marker on there. We should be sort of about there. So there's enough space to get and time to get in front of him when the inversion starts, but you're not close enough to the boss that the ads are going to go near the boss. That's about right, isn't it?
I'm about somewhere between the two healer
Yeah.
markers. It's enough
If one of
for us.
you's grabbing, is getting Ami, then yeah.
Also,
But-
if you have ads on you,
Yeah.
if Ami wants to use his AoE taunt, you can't be too close to the boss there. Since then, he will catch the boss too with his taunt.
I mean, ideally, if you're say a gunslinger, you want to work out how far away from the edge you can be and just roll in front of him, then just move slightly to update the position.
If you stand on the healer marker closest to where the boss currently is standing, you have enough time when inversion gets announced to run to the edge where the phase lock effect is, just by walking. You don't even need a speed boost.
So the Guardians are priority, right?
Yes, yeah.
The Lance I just get
Ignore
if I
the
can.
lance. Ignore the lance. No.
No, okay.
Well, if the lance Certainly on the first few pulls. I think if the lance is nearer the boss, grab the guardians and take them to the lance. Same if there's a justice there.
Indeed, and if there is a lance spawning at the far end, what should be happening is the ranged DPS go kill that lance immediately when it spawns in, and the tank will drag the adds, will drag the other adds towards the boss, so we can AoE down over there. What we kind of want to have is that all the adds die at approximately the same time. The worst thing that we can do is spreading out the kills, as it gives us too many stacks. If it proves to be too hard for you, Ami, to get back in the inversion on time, then I'd rather have you stay out of the inversion. Don't make it a rule for yourself that you stay out of the inversion, but if you have to choose, don't go in.
Yeah,
Just go to the center.
Because if you're too close with the adds can stay too close to the boss after the inversion.
Okay.
I mean, if you are quite close, just as he's casting the inversion, then in theory what you can do is, if there are adds nearby, you can AoE taunt. If you're just on the outside, you then get pulled in front of him and you can run out and take the adds with you. Because the off-tank who's getting pulled, DPS who's off-tanking the boss, at that point should be taunting when they get pulled in by the inversion.
Yeah, never had the chance, but I know it in theory what to do.
Also, try to save your single taunt for any add that's close to the boss.
Yep.
The Guardians are not such a big deal as they move fast enough out of the way. But if there is a lance spawning or a justice, yeah, with the lance I'll try to move the boss a little bit. But with a justice, yeah, I would get it out with a taunt there. And for that one, it's very important for me to not use my slow time or any other AoE. Anyway, let's give it a go again.
Mace, can you give us a little bit more room with inversion? So can you have the boss a little bit further from the edge?
Sure. Yeah, sorry, I was trained and drilled to not do that. I shall tank it a little bit further out.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, I'm going in 3, 2. I don't know why I do a countdown anymore.
It's much slower than Ami's. It's hard to judge. But that wasn't
Inversion
that
coming
hit.
up.
You got an add on you? Yeah, get back.
Bring it a little bit to the boss there. Oh, there's one.
I've got one next to me, so you can AoE.
Inversion coming up.
I am staying in. It's back on me.
Done the justice.
Yeah, burn. No. Burn the boss. Burn the boss.
Inversion coming up.
0 stacks, 40%.
Inversion now.
I am going out. One ad got swiped.
Inversion coming up.
I am staying in. Charlika, you're tanking.
Nope.
Charlika, taunt boss, please. Thirteen stacks, so probably a wipe. Got the boss on me.
Burn first.
How did we suddenly get up to so many stacks?
Ads got.
He was turned around and hit the ads, I think.
Yep. Well, this is very, very close. It's still a bit messy, but getting there.
So when we start burning, I just try to get the ads on me and run around like crazy.
Yes, you kite them.
If you could avoid the absolute centre, it'd be brilliant. I was thrown into the justices a couple of times.
That's not fairly avoidable. These things move too slow.
Yeah.
Also, if you are staying in, therefore, with the inversion, then you can aim yourself.
Because you go directly through the boss. So if you see where the justices are, you can aim yourself away from that.
Yeah, I did on one of the occasions, but I think I did on another one of them, and I still hit one. But
I mean, they only
the
do.
problem with these slow-moving ones, if Ami needs to move around the platform for the smaller ones that follow him, the justices, if one of them is in the middle, they just move a little bit out, and then Ami is around the platform, and they just move a little bit back. He has very little control over those. The only thing that he actually managed to do is to keep them away from the boss. But if you get knocked into one, you just need to run out of them really fast. Or do the aiming thing like Tanner just told you.
Yeah, they're less than 10k a tick. So, they shouldn't kill you.
No.
no, it's just adding up. We were in.
It's just
I
as
had a
long as
couple
you,
of ads on me as well as that. So
as long as you don't stay in it and you move out immediately, it's not a big problem. You can heal through that for you.
Yeah, I mean, you can always ask if Ami's got an AoE taunt and get closer to him so you can do it and further from the boss with your ads.
I think it was 2 lancers. I think it might have been a guardian as well. But
Do you have an aggro drop as a gunslinger? Yeah, that will help as well. They probably jump over to me, and I've been kiting as well at the point.
Slinger? I think he's a gunslinger.
Sage.
Yeah. You could bubble. Your bubble's a complete aggro drop, but does the aggro come back when you unbubble?
Yes, I think it will come back when you unbubble.
It does if someone hasn't overtaken you in the time that you have been barriered.
yeah, I mean I survived it, so it's not too much of an issue. But yeah.
Okay. What we can do here a little bit there, use a flyby at the start. And the moment the flyby cast has finished, that's about time to engage. Okay.
Yeah, but some of us have a channel to start with.
Well, yes, that's when you can start your channel. since after the flyby channel has ended, it will take exactly 3 seconds for
Alternatively,
the bomb to drop.
just in case I could stand on the other side. Well, I'm not, I don't, if it does go on me, it doesn't point it at everyone.
Oh no.
Maybe Charlie.
Yeah, it probably will go on Charlie there, as he is doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but it's over aggroing my force pool.
What am I doing?
Not
Lots of damage.
Anyway, go ahead with the flyby.
That's you, Garrett.
Oh, what?
Flyby.
Flyby.
You want me to drop a flyby?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Something like that.
Yeah, that was so much better.
Alright.
Why do you want to start with a flyby?
Well, you should be starting with the flyby anyway.
I do, but
If you get a good enough notice.
Inversion coming up.
Bring the guardians towards the lance. Oh shit. Ah!
We are live, Mace.
Yeah, but a
sounds
guardian
funny.
got killed by the boss.
I stealthed that.
Yeah, the others are here.
Inversion coming up.
Can go out. Zero sex, by the way. But yeah, still kill the ads, please, fast.
Inversion coming up.
I'll go out.
Okay, I forgot.
Oh, that was lucky. That was so lucky. You're gonna have to see the video of that one.
Charlie, where are you?
I got him.
Okay.
There is a lance that needs to be taunted or killed.
We're still killing it.
No.
Bollocks.
Inversion coming up.
No, burn boss, sorry. I should have called. Charlie, you're tanking? Run away at me.
Should have the ads without the boss.
These ads are really low on health, so watch out not killing them.
Ace? Why is he turning around?
Inversion coming up.
Really be careful with these ads, because they're gonna die any moment now.
One guardian will die, 5 stacks. Charlie, you will tank.
Inversion coming up.
No.
And that's us killed.
So close.
So my miraculous survival then was getting thrown off from inversion, going so far that I landed on one of the pillars on the outside of the arena, and then phaser walking back onto the circle.
Nice.
Mace, why is he turning around in the middle of the fight sometimes and killing ads?
Sometimes. I only lost aggro once now.
No, I've seen him use that yellow AoE marker on the ground going all over the platform.
That was once, I think.
No.
It looked like twice to me.
Yeah.
That mean that it's Mace's fault that we're wiping?
I think it missed the ads, to be fair.
It missed the ads all the time, yeah. It did. Or do you mean the one at the start with Kisk, where he got the aggro?
No, it was in the burn phase. I think.
Slightly, yeah. Well, burn phase got called out late, but.
Oh, if people were stuck in the ads at that point, yeah, that might explain it.
In terms of pulling, there is a button on Star Pass that I don't know what kind of rights you need, permissions you need to hit it, but it's called pull ! And that'll do a countdown for us.
I don't know.
I see it.
Yeah.
It's greyed out for me.
Same here.
It could be not everyone in the group's got. I don't know. Check if it's on the same version. I mean, I can't see one.
Anyways, going in 3, 2, 1.
I didn't get to start this time.
Basically, when he says pulling, I think, Garrett, is when you need to
Inversion
hit
coming
your
up.
flyby.
God, I get so tired of this dialogue.
AoE the ads close to the boss, please.
Why are the guardians always on me?
Well, you putting down a
Kill the
grenade
backlands.
on the boss?
Kill the backlands. Still up.
So when they run to the
Inversion
healers, they
coming up.
run into the grenade and
Charlie Cat.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
It's on me. Okay, kill those ads.
Grouped
After
up.
that, we burn the boss.
Inversion coming up. Inversion coming up.
There is a justice in the middle of the room, so
Charlie Cat,
be aware.
you are tanking. Don't
User
forget the
left your
boss.
channel.
Boss is also being healed.
I can't handle the grace in addition to the other ads.
Got the boss again.
Inversion coming up.
I've got ads on me.
Did he die?
Good, good, good.
oh, he
good.
died, not us. Hopefully. Stop running! We can't AoE them!
I have to get out of the.
Get them all to the middle. Get them all to the middle.
Red things because I was really low health.
Boom.
As I said, I think last Tuesday, it took me well over an hour to learn what I was doing with the ad, so well done, Amy.
Lightsaber.
Thank you.
Ooh. Wow.
Everyone
Ooh.
can eat on that thing if you want.
Yes. Everybody can eat on it.
Ah, you can't sell it on the carton market. Like GTN, I mean. It's bound on pickup. Companions do not gain. I already have it.
Yeah, but it'd be legacy bound, won't it? So everything's
It
legacy
does
bound
look
now.
like it.
It's legacy bound, really.
Yeah, because all the bind on pickup stuff, it binds your legacy now,
Okay, then.
pretty much.
Then I need it.
Well, congrats, Charlika.
I won.
You can show that off in your stream now.
I won.
Congrats.
Yay. Is it really bound to legacy?
Oh, you want to sell it, right?
It might only look bound to legacy after the timer's worn out.
Let me try it.
So you'd always try
Don't
and
you have
post
to
it.
equip things before it can be bound to your legacy?
Really?
Well, I know, like armor, for example. If you unlock an armor set, it's only after you equip the full set.
That's the collections, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It worked. Yay.
And Amy managed to roll a 94 and lose. Ouch.
I didn't look at it before I greeted it, unfortunately. So.
Ah well.
Worst I've ever seen was a friend of mine rolling 99. It was a Nightmare Pilgrim when it dropped the boots of the set that was current at that point.
I'm pretty sure, Garrett,
And-
in the watch, we had somebody lose on 100 roll.
But
now
it's
200.
possible if two people roll 100, you can lose on it.
There were two sets of those boots. He rolled 99 and two people rolled 100.
Yikes.
That stinks.
Right then, 5-minute break in celebration.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, be right back.
That gives me a little bit of time to make sure my inventory is a bit empty again.
Sound muted. Microphone muted.
Okay, guys, there was a 5-minute break, and after that we will continue to kill the ads to the second boss. I hope we will be able to kill it because usually we have Mace and Amiara as well, Sarah and Amiara as tanks, but usually Amiara tanks the boss and Mace does the ads. But this time they switched around just to learn the other tactics as well, so that's why the first boss took longer than usually. The second boss should be normal because, well, both sides are pretty much the same. So yeah, I hope we can kill it before the ops ends for tonight. That was it for now. So well, now it's just a few minutes, like 3 minutes till we start again, I think. So yeah, till then.
Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Back.
Hey.
User was moved to your channel.
Hello, Jeroen.
Hey, Rune.
Hello.
Well, that was kind of a coincidence there.
I think we had this exact same thought there.
I was about to say, great minds think alike.
Can we start killing the ads? Let's see who's here.
Probably. Good enough.
I actually never seen that lightsaber drop before, did you guys?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, but not that often.
And no, it's very rare.
Can it also drop
Story mode, yes.
the normal?
Sorry, story mode.
So it only drops the double saber ink, not mine.
No, you can also drop a story mode.
Oh. Can the other bosses drop anything special like this?
Ow!
I don't know. I thought this one was dice specific.
Owie! Owie!
It didn't kill me, and I think it's actually reflectable. The vindictive overcharge.
Well, not the one that was on me.
Oh, that wasn't you?
Well, that's be why you survive.
You're welcome.
It was a bit weird that it was going on me there, since you were the one tanking it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So it's
Oh,
also
bye.
possible to drop this one.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there were 2 lightsabers that's possible to drop from Darth. But it's just still very, very
Where
rare.
are they? Oh, wait. Hey, they're back now. That was weird. For a moment, they stealthed out.
There's still a healer up.
Yeah, I'm giving up on it because it's healing itself.
My dear sweet DPS. Can we please kill the healing droid there?
The preservation one.
Yes.
I started without me.
Just the trash.
Someone did dislike the stream.
Sorry, what?
Someone did give the stream a dislike.
Ouch.
Aww.
So
Did they see that we did it?
I'm gonna have to go kill myself now.
Yes, people don't like us. Well, I don't like myself, so it's okay.
Thumbs down to the haters.
It's just like your opinion, man.
Threat detected. They draw closer.
Hey, do we ever run Duxon on the Imperial side?
Story mode, I think, once.
A couple of times, I think we've done it.
I'm going to die, going to die, going to die.
Oh. No, you're not.
And public.
But maybe we could do another Duxon run when we do imp sites.
When is it that we do him? So?
Yeah, it's been a while. It usually would be on a social night, and you
We've
should
been
ask
doing
Elfie.
world boss hunting recently.
Do you want it for that one-time mission?
And it is weak.
Uh-huh, why me?
Because you were standing in the purple circle for a very, very long time.
Apollo.
It is actually possible to interrupt the reconfigured tower droid, I think it is. That casts the purple circle.
Yeah, it is.
No one reviving me.
Oh, that's a tank fault.
Still in combat.
I got killed by a vindictive plasma droid with overcharge. 96k.
Maybe he just didn't like you.
Oh, in that case, you pulled threat off the tanks.
No, not necessarily.
No, apparently they don't do that on who's tanking them, but on a random person.
Maybe because
Okay.
you're in a combination of the purple stuff and you're getting hit by the vindictive droid because you were reasonably good on health and you suddenly drop that. Matti, do you still remember this boss?
No. I have no memory of this place. Where are we?
First boss EV.
Alright. Now you mention it.
Hey Jeroen, you still there?
Yes.
You know that Charlie is streaming this?
Now I do.
You should go watch it and then give us a thumbs up just to balance out the thumbs down that we got.
Well, we have 3 thumbs up, 1 down.
Your channel was edited.
The channel was edited.
There we go. Anyways, we can do it like this. Yeah, I think everybody knows what to do, when to do it. Navar?
I've got recruitment messages in chit chat.
It's so that people can do recruiting. It's a little bit of legacy since we kind of don't need more people in the guild currently as well.
Need to kick some people out.
We do need more people, obviously.
We need new accounts.
Yes.
Really new people rather than another army of alts.
Why do we need new people?
This was basically a legacy. But on the ups.
Currently the stream has 2 likes and 1 dislike, so basically I'm obligated to dislike now so to balance it out.
No.
Navar, can you take the first shields, please?
Sure.
You'll be the first one that goes in to block the beam.
Yeah.
Okay. Charlie has the second, and over there you to figure out who does what.
Yeah, I'm fast.
Okay. Oh, sec, stop. Hold your horses. Let me quickly set my UI correctly. Else I would need to do that mid-fight again, which is handy.
Yeah, good reminder. I need to change my key bindings.
Well, that'd be impossible to learn changing key bindings by fight.
Oh, there's only a couple of difference. but I changed them. Some of my major abilities, major keys, to the changing the colours.
Ah, you really gave it a dislike.
That's harsh.
Yeah, be nice.
Okie dokie. I mean, countdown.
Yeah.
Why have we got a
Holding in
random
3,
droid out?
2, 1.
Can you actually see who likes or dislikes it?
Yes.
Really? Oh.
Well, if there's only 2 likes, there is 1 dislike, and now there's suddenly 2 dislikes, and we ask you to do something, then yeah.
No, it's two likes and 3 dislikes on my screen.
Wow.
Someone else disliked it then as well.
Of course. No, but anyway, let's focus on the ups, please, guys, and ignore that one, since that's yeah,
Trolling.
Fraction?
it's a distraction indeed. What we don't need.
This.
Remote.
Remote. Remote.
Remote.
Counters.
Remote.
Not yet, now. Remote.
Yeah, let's swap.
Second phase.
Counters.
Matty, you watch out for the color changes.
Remote.
Remote.
It should have happened now.
Remote.
Swap mid.
Remote. You too late. The moment you get a beam, Matty, you need to move. Now, move back. Move back.
Just
Thanks,
leave
sis.
yourself, you're out of range for me.
Remote.
Not yet.
Getting stacks.
Now I get it.
Shielded.
Same. And you can move back, Matty.
Remote.
Beams.
Counters.
Should you not change color?
Good point.
Remote.
Swapped.
Beams.
Beams.
I'm getting stacks.
Remote.
I got it, sorry.
Beams.
Ami? Okay, good.
Yeah. Didn't want to move.
Remote.
Remote.
18% on Esne.
20% on Ivela. So I'm guessing red first.
Yes.
Usually, yeah.
Beams.
Beams.
Kill the Nexus. Kill the Nexus.
Overdrive.
Not getting stacks.
Nearly there. Go.
Beams.
Beams.
Focus, focus.
I'm guessing Ami. I'm in a thingy, so watch out. Getting stacks.
You're retronting stuff. Beams.
That. Ami, take it. Take boss.
Yeah, got boss.
Cast it.
Done. I'm dead. Let the cast go through instead of the beams.
Okay. Kill the boss. Burn boss. Burn boss. Matti, you too.
It's in cooldown.
Raid boss if you haven't used him yet.
Oh
That's
wow.
done.
We won
Oh,
it.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Yay!
This is a.
Well, we had our sacrifices.
We only needed to sacrifice 2 tanks and a few other people.
Mace, where are you?
Congratulations.
That's worth a like on the video.
Are we stopping on a high point or are we going on to the third boss?
We still got about 30 minutes to practice the third boss.
Yeah, but it takes about 15 minutes to get there.
Which doesn't matter, since the trash is as fun as the boss itself.
Yeah,
The
but the trash
optimism.
comes back next time.
But we can have double fun.
But anyway, it would be nice to give people that haven't seen it yet a opportunity to see it. Almost.
Not everyone see it yet then.
No.
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 Is this the first time for Matti and Navarre to get this boss then, I think?
Yes.
Anyway,
I don't like the second boss even on story mode. So.
when you go outside of this elevator, stop, do not move.
Oh.
That's including you, Charlika. You're not a person.
Who keeps going into fight?
The only thing, one who can do something, that's me.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Never Matic just got the achievement.
This first platform is free of mine now.
Okay. Then let's go ahead. One thing here for new people here. There are several types of annoying things. There will be cloaked mines, which will explode there. You can avoid those. Those are not that annoying. The annoying thing is here the cruel extermination droids. You see now one of them is casting execute on Kisk, and Kisk got killed by it. Sorry, Kisk, that I didn't interrupt it. It was good to show. Everybody needs to focus the cruel extermination droid. When it casts something, stun it, interrupt it, do whatever you can to, well, kill it. They have priority over anything else. Careful, don't send in the mine.
You were all stacked on it.
One line to the right. Quickly kill the healer. Cruel extermination droid.
I brought the cruel extermination droid with me.
That was generous of you.
I got the visible one.
They are stunnable and interruptible, right?
Yeah, but my interrupt was on cooldown.
You can guide them. Just run around like silly if you got one on you. I think they need to stand still for the cast to work.
Wait a second, guys. Let these stacks fall off.
Could someone scrape me off the floor, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
There will be extermination droids here again somewhere.
No, these are the ones that we already got. There's still some mines.
Be careful at the bottom. Don't jump to the bottom instantly.
Oh,
There's also mines on the way down here.
Mace, if you go from the top to the bottom in one go, it's not called a jump. It's called a fall.
I feel like if I jump in this state, I'm gonna die, so...
It's safe. I took the mines.
You will probably die, Navar. Cruel extermination droid?
Sorry, taunted it off you. Didn't
I got it.
mean to.
Trapped.
Oh, I don't mind their army. I'm not fussed about those things.
Yeah, taunting off something that could kill you.
Yeah, it's just not good form to taunt off the other tank.
Eh.
Ow.
I got the close one.
Guys, cruel extermination droids first.
Preservation droid?
Nope. Cruel first, please. We burst them down. They should die.
You can, the preservation droid, you can stun it.
I tried that, I ran out of stuns.
Yeah, the perma-stun, not fighting it, like force lift. They'll keep them from healing as well while you concentrate on the cruels.
Since I have 11 stacks, which is hurting a lot, please kill it. Monies.
Charlie, where are you hiding?
In front of the door, kind of.
Ah, see you. Well, it's okay, Monty's already on you.
Nope.
Whoa.
Yeah, I felt I won't say anything about those.
Thank you.
I know, a bit mean.
Bullying. This.
Ow.
Okay.
Do I take Jinx's spot in the raid frame? In the ops frame?
Well, if you want to.
Oh yeah, I think it's easier if I get the first
Okay.
pass.
Okay. The first phase. For you, Matti, it's actually quite easy there. Stand there, heal things. Don't stay in the circle. There's one important thing for you to do, which also counts for you, Navarre, which is passing the candle and also revealing the boss. On story mode, the boss will be revealed automatically. On hard mode, not so much. I hope you have seen some kind of videos or read up something about tactics.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Basically, you need to reveal the boss every several seconds. There is an icon for it. If you go to Discord, I have linked it in there in our progression chat. You don't have to scroll up that far. Basically, the moment that timer runs out, you need to reveal the boss again. You can reveal the boss prematurely, which will reset the countdown timer. Effectively, what you do is you get a candle from someone, you wait about 3-4 seconds, I think it is.
You just count to 3 and reveal, because the reveal itself also has a short placement.
So what Apollo says, count to 3, reveal the boss, and then pass the candle on to the person next to you in the ops frame. This will be Amiara will get the first one. He will pass it on to Apollo. Apollo will pass it on to Matti. Matti, you will pass it on to Navarre, who is next to you in the ops frame. Navarre, you will pass it to Charlika, who is above you in the ops frame. And Charlika will pass it again to Apollo. This is the entire first phase, basically. It's the hardest thing of the first phase to get used to. We'll probably have to wipe it a few times for you lot to get used to.
The important thing here is that you have to make sure that when you're passing the candle, the person you're passing to is in direct line of sight, free from the boss. If the boss is between the one that you want to pass the candle to, it will go on the boss, or actually it will drop on the ground.
No, it goes on to the boss and then passes to somebody nearly random, I think.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I can't even remember from story mode how I passed the candle.
You get temporary bar.
Yeah, you get a temporary action bar with 3 buttons. The left one is the revealing one, and the middle one is the passing one. The right one is just to drop the candle. You don't need to use that one.
And I click on somebody and then pass it, or I toss it at them?
No,
But just drop the candles there just to mess you up.
Indeed. Now, you click on the next person that you're designated to pass the candle to, and then you click on the pass candle button, the middle one.
I have to be next to them, or?
You have to make sure that you're in a direct line of sight without the boss between you and your target. Most of the time that will happen naturally, as we try to stand either on the side of the boss as DPS and healers, or on the back of the boss, but the tanks need to move the boss around the room, mostly in a line between them. So it will happen that you are possibly on one side of the boss and your target is on the other side of the boss, so you do have to make sure where the other person is before you throw, if at all possible.
The safe zone approximately will be on the side of this side of the tank markers. Since the boss will move from over here, well, yes, from over here-ish to, I don't exactly know where you tank it usually. I mean, I think there, right?
Yeah, about here, depending on where it gets stunned by the pin.
Yeah, okay. So basically, over here, for you, Matti, should be safe if you keep on this side.
Okay.
Be aware, though, that if you stand where Kisk is currently standing, that's a very bad spot for you to be in.
Yes, you don't want to stand on these graded areas because they will heat up with AoE effects.
Also, there might be there might be a pin or a needle in there.
Yeah, the problem is if they're not revealed, you don't see the pins, so they can be invisible, and you don't want to step into them.
Just one thing, do I reveal it when the buff's just gone off, or
Just when you get the item, the candle, just count to 3 and push the reveal button. You will have. Sorry.
We probably will also go yell.
Yeah, if it needs to be revealed, you will hear people yell about it. It's an area of effect that you need to place on the boss, so it's you do need to make sure that the effect is on the boss, and while the boss is on the move, so you have to anticipate a little bit where you have to place it, and it is a short cast, very short cast.
Okay.
The passing is instantly, but you have to target or have your target selected. And there was another thing. The boss, he has a shield on him. This is especially important for the DPS. They need to be under it to damage the boss, but you get a stacking debuff, which will do a lot of damage if it's around 10. So you have to step out from under the shield to drop the debuff.
10 stacks, or just before.
Apollo, can you explain the rest there quickly, please?
I think we should just practice the first round with the people who haven't seen it before you start on the rest.
Well, and the rest is kind of the same there for Navarre, since there's no real change there. The only thing is, I don't know if Teneric knows what to do with that turret hunting.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It used to be my job.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, the problem is I've probably not got the cooldown on this, but I'll see how it goes.
Well, after the first phase ends, we all need to move here, where I'm standing about 11 o'clock in your minimap. There will be power couplings on the markers here, which needs to be killed down to 1 health. You can't kill them totally, but the health needs to be brought down to 1. This is the priority. There will also be some droids which need to be killed, but after the power couplings have been burned. There will also be a railgun shooting at people, particularly the one who is holding the candle. When the phase changes, if at all possible, the one holding the candle should pass it on to me. I will try and stand. Matti, Navarre, if you come over here. Because this is something that's both. Yeah, watch out for your watch your step. I will be hiding over here with the candle first and take the first rail shot. The moment when the rail shot hits, I get a debuff. If I get hit again, I will die. It's a one shot. I need to pass the candle on to the next person, which will be Matti. The group will be should be stacked up about here. When you get the candle, Matti, you should also move to here to take your rail shot, and then you pass it on to Navarre. And this will happen about 5 times. Jarlika will pass the last candle to Teneric. And I think, Teneric, you need to stand a bit more closer to the group to avoid the electrified effect on the ground. Okay. It's just important that when you got the candle at this point, you do not stand in the group, you stand away from them, you take the shot and you pass it on.
Need to pass it on just as the shot gets onto you.
Yeah,
ideally.
you can start selecting your next target to pass it on and start passing it on actually before the shot finishes.
The moment you have the beam on you, that's the moment you should pass the candle or shoot. That's the moment you can go past it.
You can, yeah. It's not really a big deal if you take the shot and then pass it on, but it's possible that pull-in makes it difficult for the next person to move away from the group.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see how it goes.
Try not to kill it too quickly so we can...
well, we haven't had that many tries on this one yet, so.
I'm sure I'm gonna almost immediately forget what you said. But,
Okay, picking it up.
Like call out a slot.
We need people in the middle, Navar. You don't want to stand there.
Not in the middle, on stack on us. Stack on us.
Where the rest of us
On the rest.
GPS part.
Passing candle.
Mati, you have the candle. Another good form that we have practiced is announcing when we pass on the candle, so the next person who should have it knows that they do have it.
But boss.
Pass it.
You need to be in a circle to DPS it.
Clear your stacks.
Stunned. Pass.
pass the candle.
Too late.
Got it.
You have to be in the circle, you said, to DPS him?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you need to move out when you have more than 10 stacks.
Got a cooldown on the res.
Reveal.
Yes.
Taunt it when you can. Oh, as Charlie Cat taunted.
It's too late.
Yeah, I had a
Yes,
20-second
it's
cooldown on the res.
Okay, let's wipe it down. Charlie Cat, the moment Ami dies, I need you to taunt it.
Okay.
Don't worry, the boss, it does hit hard, but yeah. It's mostly internal elemental.
You're the first sacrifice after the tank.
Basically, keep away from it. It moves very slowly.
Be careful moving
doesn't
back
do
to
that
the
much
boss. There might still be some roaming mines.
Looked like somebody fell a long way there.
Well, it's the easiest way to get down.
Really not. You spend 6 seconds being rezzed at the bottom, even if there's somebody immediately ready to start rezzing.
Well, that's still easier. I mean, it's not faster, but it is easier. Anyways, you now notice what happens if you are too late with revealing the boss. Then the boss goes into stealth mode, and it won't be able to go to someone else. Luckily, I had a cooldown ready there to use it, so I managed to use that one.
Yeah, it's why it's important to call it, because pretty much as soon as you get it, you just finish whatever rotation you're doing, a couple of shots, and then reveal, and then pass. If you can, by at the same time as standing outside of the circle.
Yeah, basically when you got the candle, you're not DPSing. You're working the candle. So this fight, this first fight isn't really DPS friendly, especially if you're melee.
So just to confirm for Nev, you need to be inside of the circle, otherwise you can't damage the boss. And you need to move out when you hit 10 stacks, and then you need to wait till they are gone.
Yes, and these stacks do stack up quite fast.
They also disappear quite fast when you get out, so... if you stand out, when you get the candle, if you finish your channel, get out, pass the thing, pass it, your stacks will probably be gone.
Okay, picking it up. No, not a ready check. No.
No, son of Shadow, stand down. Mortals, let us play a game.
Nothing.
candle.
Okay. Passing the bar.
Got
You got
boss.
it.
Stunned. Mass.
Alex has got the candle.
Passing to follow.
Thank you.
Mass.
Got boss.
Passing to Matti. He's getting a lot of damage.
I died.
Oh yeah, and don't stand in the blue fight.
I'll pass it to Charlika then.
Yes, pass to Charlie.
I got the cooldown.
Middle.
Reveal.
Cooldown.
Charlika.
He has a cooldown.
Okay, passing to Apollo.
Yes. I was on the other side of the thing, from where you were standing. I don't know who the candle has now.
I have it. Oh, thank you for the person that stunned me there.
And
Now
I
that-
just used my rest on.
Okay.
This is a wipe.
Yes.
Suicide.
Anyway, guys, I kinda would like to have no knockbacks on those things, since someone knocked a pin into me.
Yeah, that was probably me, but there was no pin when I fired my knockback. But I
Well,
suppose it could have been invisible.
Yeah.
Why did you use your knockback?
I got rid of a nail. That was where I wanted to run.
Oh. This is kind of interesting. Kisk, being British, went at the right side. Me, being Dutch, went left side. Of the...
You're not driving a car here, so what's the point?
We are at 2 viewers. For me, 4 likes and 2 dislikes.
You say Shin was watching it earlier?
She has fallen asleep by now.
Yeah. On a dislike key, probably.
I think she was specialized.
Anyways, let's go, guys. Let's have a little bit of focus. We
Possible.
have maybe 1 or 2 pools left here.
No, son of shadow, stand down. Let us play a game.
Passed.
It's a good thing you jumped there because you jumped out of the nail.
Let me tear into you.
Matti, you got the candle now.
Yep.
Got boss.
The far, you got the candle.
Us.
Passing.
Healing wise, Mati, when
Yes,
the
yes.
boss reaches
Mass.
one of the tanks, that's when they get
Mass.
the most damage.
Abby?
Yep, got it. Us already.
Passing to Navarre.
Go down.
Can't reveal it yet. Seconds. Can't. Are.
Pressing to Apollo.
Got stunned.
Mass.
Got it.
Mati, you got the candle.
I got a buttload of
Us.
stacks.
Passing to Navarre.
Didn't we usually have him in the next phase at that point?
Passing to Char.
Pressing to Apollo.
Stage.
Power couplings, 11 o'clock.
I haven't got face swap.
Are you taunting? Power couplings are
Passing
highest
to
priority.
Mati, stand out of the group,
Mati,
Mati.
go back.
Pass it on already to Nev.
Yeah, doing it.
Garrett,
Nev,
goes
Navarre
stand
back.
out of the group.
Other power coupling.
Pass it
Passing
to
it.
Charlie, yes.
Hey guys, step up the DPS, please.
Charlie out of the group. And Charlie, give it to Tenerik.
Zenerik. Zenerik has it now.
Too much damage.
If necessary, pass it on to Kisk.
Yeah, and there
Hey,
I go.
wait.
Power coupling down. And we are dead.
Anyways, this was successfully the second phase. And now we go into the third phase, but sadly, well, we don't have enough people.
I think the power couplings went a bit slowish.
Oh, very slow, yeah.
You're very slow. A question: were all the DPS were they focusing on the couplings there?
Yeah,
Or-
I think might have stayed on the second one, the first one too long.
Yeah, you don't. There are a couple of ads there, and you got two power couplings. You might be inclined to use dot spat or AOE effects. Don't. It's burst on the power couplings only.
Well, yeah, but if you have spread as part of your
Sure,
rotation,
if it's part of it, sure. But let's just say that for me as a sage, I would usually use an earthquake there. I shouldn't. I should just go for the burst effects.
Anyways, thank you all for tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Well, we did make it to the third boss on the first night.
One shot it. That's a first.
So
Yeah,
yay
that's
us,
really good.
Progress.
Yeah, this is a first with a full our own group.
yeah, I mean, also now we have more tanks experienced at doing the ads. Hopefully, on the first fight, we can get through that a bit quicker.
Mm-hmm. Ideally, we want to get the 3 first bosses down on the first evening there, and maybe 4 bosses. But yeah, eventually, I mean.
Be a bit of randomness there anyway, but
Yeah. But probably the best thing that we can achieve is killing 3 bosses here at first. This was very nice to see like this, so.
Especially if you consider there were people who are doing certain things for the first time. Ami doing the ads in the first boss, Matti and the VAR doing second boss and third boss, the first phases.
Yeah, I think I had it a lot easier than Teneric last time, since it seemed the DPS was higher again, and we didn't have many other people on different jobs than we usually do.
Okay, guys, that was the stream for tonight. So maybe I was streaming next Tuesday. Maybe not. I don't know.
At all.
User disconnected from your channel.
But your fans, what about them?
I will
There's at
be
least 2 people.
uploading another video this weekend. Shin is saying in the chat, I didn't dislike anything.
Thank you, Shay. I mean, she won't hear this anymore, I think, right?
What?
She won't hear this anymore.
There's so many people on TeamSpeak right now.
User left your channel.
Yeah, I think there's a team active on IMP side.
Sound muted.
So
Microphone muted.
yeah, guys, thanks for watching the stream, and